Alright, let's dive straight into it. We're about to unpack a story that's as complex as it is captivating. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. The man has more names than most of us have hot dinners. Whatever you call him, and believe me, people call him a lot of things. He's been a monumental force, shaping hip-hop, influencing culture, and building an empire for decades. Now Diddy's story? Man, it's wild. It's a roller coaster of ambition, talent, controversy, and undeniable success. Born in Harlem with dreams bigger than the city itself, he hustled his way up, grinding and clawing to get where he is today. He started literally at the bottom as a college intern at Uptown Records, fetching coffee and running errands. Most people would have just fetched coffee, content with their entry-level gig, but Diddy, he had vision, an unshakable belief in his own potential, and a burning desire to make his mark. By his early 20s, while most of us were still figuring out what we wanted to do with our lives, he was already managing artists, shaping careers, and making moves. And not just any artists, these were future legends. We're talking Mary J. Blige, the queen of hip-hop soul, and Jodeci, the bad boys of R&B. He had an eye for talent, that's for sure. His next move? A power play that would solidify his place in music history, Bad Boy Records. This is where Diddy truly left his mark, building a dynasty and changing the sound of hip-hop forever. He signed the notorious Biggie Smalls himself, and together they didn't just contribute to East Coast hip-hop, they redefined it, setting a new standard for lyricism and flow. They changed East Coast hip-hop forever. Juicy, Big Papa, Hypnotize, classics, timeless anthems that still bang today. Diddy's ear for hits? Unmatched. He just knew what would resonate with the masses. He even jumped on the mic himself, proving he wasn't just a behind-the-scenes guy, dropping Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, a track that became an instant party starter, and I'll Be Missing You, a heartfelt tribute to Biggie. A tribute that topped the charts for weeks, becoming a global phenomenon and cementing his status as a hitmaker. But here's the thing, and it's a big one. Success like that, especially in the cutthroat world of hip-hop, inevitably brings drama. And for Diddy, controversy's never been far behind, like a shadow that just won't quit. The East Coast-West Coast beef, one of the most volatile and tragic periods in hip-hop history. Diddy and Bad Boy were right in the middle, whether they wanted to be or not. The tragic deaths of Tupac and Biggie, a devastating loss for the music world. They still cast a shadow over his legacy, and over the entire hip-hop community, a constant reminder of the dangers and rivalries that plagued the era. Legal troubles followed too, adding another layer of complexity to his already complicated story. Nightclub shootings, lawsuits, accusations from former artists, a constant stream of legal battles that threatened to derail his empire. Some folks say Diddy's a genius mogul, a visionary who built an empire from nothing. Others, they call him ruthless, a businessman who's willing to do whatever it takes to get to the top, pointing to stories from ex-Bad Boy artists who felt exploited and taken advantage of, who claimed their deals were shady, leaving them with little to show for their hard work and talent. Still, whatever your opinion, you can't ignore his business moves. The man knows how to make money. Diddy turned Ciroc vodka from a relatively unknown brand into a billion-dollar brand, through smart marketing and savvy partnerships. He's made fashion statements with Sean John, building a successful clothing line that reflected the hip-hop aesthetic, produced reality TV, giving us a glimpse into the lives of aspiring artists and the inner workings of the music industry, and mentored a new generation of rappers, passing on his knowledge and experience to those who came after him. Forbes has called him one of the richest figures in hip-hop, a testament to his business acumen and entrepreneurial spirit. But it's not all celebration, champagne, and red carpets. Lately, Diddy's faced serious allegations that have shaken his empire and tarnished his reputation, with lawsuits and disturbing claims surfacing, painting a picture that's far from the glamorous image he's cultivated. The public's watching closely, demanding accountability, and waiting to see how these allegations will play out. Right now, his legacy's at a crossroads, teetering between legendary status and lasting infamy. So here's the real talk, the unvarnished truth. Diddy's story is complicated, a tangled web of success, excess, and controversy. He's given the world unforgettable music, songs that have become the soundtrack to our lives, and inspired generations of artists, proving that anything is possible with hard work and determination. But there's another side, a darker one that we can't ignore. A darker one we can't ignore, filled with serious allegations and disturbing accusations. That's the full picture, or at least as full as we can paint it right now. The rise, the hits, the scandals, the empire, It's all part of the story. Whether you love him or hate him, admire him or despise him, P. Diddy changed the game, leaving an indelible mark on hip-hop and popular culture. And his story? It's still being written with new chapters unfolding every day. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more in-depth hip-hop stories and explorations of the culture. This is Santi TV. Peace out.